horn.
Not around the horn.
No, this is our own. This is our own. We ain't no PTI. We ain't around the horn. We ain't none of that. We in the shop talk. Right, Brother Jay?
Exactly. I have an idea. You know, so it's a touchy subject between the youth and the older generation. No offense.
You don't only
Why are you looking at me?
You the only young one, so you better be on your feet.
I know. I gotta get on my feet. You better hope you live to be that old.
Did you get that good food?
Cheryl's.
That's a commercial.
That's a commercial. Oh, thank you.
All the time.
What's the topic? That's my man Grub.
What's the
most touchy word on the face?
Younger and older generation?
Is the word nigga.
That's the
I hate to run that by y'all, but N-I-G-G-R, N-I-G-G-A, Nicka, N-I-Q-Q-A. How most of us text it.
Nicka.
So what's the word? So, all right. So I get that. That is a conversation that's constantly out there.
There's no white people in here, right?
Right.
Listen, let me see this right now. White people, you cannot say nigger. It is not okay. I don't give a
He could edit it out.
I don't give a fuck.
All right. So that is.
How long you been living in the hood with the black people and everything does not give you the right.
So what's the actual topic then? So I know that word constantly.
How do you feel about it?
Coming from a youth perspective, I have a question for all of y'all.
Saying, is it okay for you to say it constantly?
The youth, yes. Is it okay for the youth to use the word constantly, and are we using the word correctly? And are we?
I mean, we never use the word correctly.
There's no correct way of saying it because the correct way of saying it is back in the day.
How does that word go around in correctional facilities?
Or like it's a sign of endearment. You know, what up, my nigga? But the white guys inside there can't say it.
Right.
Because the black people is not trying to hear that. But you have this Hispanics now that are saying it, and we think it's cool for them to say it too.
And
So we're not getting on them.
This is why I like this panel, because you coming from a different world as far as work. Ed's coming from straight up white collar professional, so he's not gonna hear it. You see what I'm saying?
So he's not gonna hear it in front of his face.
He's not gonna hear it in a term that you hear it in.
different way.
Yo,
And that's why I like.
And I'm
the word.
being anyway, so nobody calls me an idiot.
Exactly.
we being real. Oh no,
I know.
they call you nigga, but they don't call you nigga in front of you. But they don't know you Spanish.
Right, which most people don't.
You know, unless you hit the body blow, you nigga. You nigga at the end of the day. Because when the police come right now,
I don't like the word.
He's
The older I get, the less I use it.
On the Federal Bureau of Prisons, when you're searching for somebody to write to, it's black, it's white, or it's other. There is no Hispanic. You're either black or white, or nothing at all. It's crazy. That's the craziest fact I've ever seen.
So you're saying that there's a difference between the spelling.
Would you take offense if a white person said, "Hey,
it depends.
Negro"?
Listen, I'm gonna take offense. You come out your face, call me black, and you white.
To be politically correct, none of us in this room is black. Black is not even an actual
He's closest.
race.
He's closest.
You, to be honest,
I am a silver black. That is silver black. A silver black.
He's the closest. Me, I am not black. You're not black. You're about purple. So with that being
I just
said,
make it look good. I know I'm ugly.
Yo,
my
son says brown. My son says brown.
My
He
position
doesn't
on the
say
word
black.
is this. We understand where the word comes from. We understand that it's a derogatory term. We understand that there's a group of people or a segment of a society that said that they use it in a manner that's a term of endearment. That part is up for discussion, whatever, or argument, however you want to put it. But I will say this. Regardless of what word you use, if I intend to offend you,
Right. It's how you use it.
then you're going to be offended.
Right.
A word that I find to be very offensive, depending on how it's used, is the word boy. So you call me boy under the right circumstances, you are going to get a can opened up that you might not like what's inside.
But what if I come up to you and say, "Hey, what up, my boy"?
That's not meant to be. It's not the
It's
intent.
how.
The intent of it is not to be offensive.
Right. Okay.
But if you use it with that intent, I will get the message, and you will get my return response.
When I worked in the juvenile detention center, one word used to bother me, and I took it real personal. It was two words, nigga, and what up, son? Son.
Yeah, I don't like this son.
Whoa, bro. You say you had sex with my mother?
that's a fact.
You saying you're my father? No, those two words,
He said just.
I didn't even write you up because I'm gonna take you around the side and let you know what it's all about.
Right.
Since I'm, your son,
Incriminating.
I'm gonna see if you can find out. But you can do for me, Pop.
I think that you're right. It's really not so much the word per se, but it's the intent of it. Right? That's what's gonna make the difference. How is it intended to be used?
I have an example. I was playing basketball. This happened this week at work, and a coworker said, "Yo, get that nigga."
White.
Can't.
Where was the ball at? Who had the ball?
No,
No, who had the ball? All jokes aside.
But that's besides the point. What
Wait,
I'm saying
what
is,
he say?
what I'm saying is, I know him. I know.
No!
Hold on.
Give me the pass!
Hold on.
Let him finish.
I know him personally.
Okay.
And I know he didn't mean any intent by it. It's just, no negative intent about it.
Right.
It was just
That's hilarious.
how he came across playing ball.
So what was the reaction?
Wait.
To me,
He came across.
Hold on.
Hold on. I'm gonna stop you here. He came across playing ball saying, "Get that nigga." What if he told you, "Suck my dick"?
Nigga.
No.
It's not no different, brother.
I want to hear the rest of the story.
It's a difference.
Let him finish.
At first, I kind of stopped. Like, did he really just say that?
That's why I asked
But
where the ball was at.
hold on.
'Cause the ball been
Hold
in his face.
on. But me knowing him, I know he didn't mean anything negative by it. He
But how
wasn't
did other
calling a
people?
nigga. He was just
But how did other people take it?
nobody
Said anything.
said.
Just like normal.
We just play ball, so maybe they just held it in. Like,
Now I know his
did he
background.
really
Like,
say
is he
it?
from
Did he
New
really
York?
say-
Is he
Nah.
from
Nah. But he was saying
He's
he was
from
playing
Stormville.
ball. He's playing ball.
I got one for you, right?
Like, I didn't take offense by it.
I would have to be there and seen it.
My old boss in wind down time, like not business mode, he start thinking he was hood. He's an Italian guy from Hackensack. He'd be like, "Oh, this
Italians
nigga
are
over
black,
here."
kinda.
I'm like, "Yo, you sound so corny. Like it's just laughable. Like you're not cool. Like stop it. Like it's not acceptable. Period. I use it lovingly as the history of the word can go. But it's current. I'm over it. So,
I'm
but
over it.
like
I'm
for
over it.
somebody,
That's how I feel. I'm over it.
I'm gonna bring an
I don't use
academic
it, and I've never
perspective
used
into it. Let me tell y'all what I learned in sociology. I had a teacher. I forgot her name. Professor
white,
Kimball.
Hispanic.
She was white.
Okay, she can't tell me nothing.
Wait, but listen. What she's going to say from the academic perspective, she's about to. What she said. I will never forget what she said. She was like, at the end of the day, regardless of your culture, religion, or race, humans give power to a word. So we empower the word. She was like, white people can be niggers, black people can be niggers. The definition of a nigger is an ignorant person, a person that is a slave to something. At the end of the day, we can all be niggers. White people, theoretically speaking, if they are using it correctly,
Why did she
can
use
be
another word and
classified.
say, "Why can we be someone else"?
Elaborate.
Yes. You said that she said that white people could be niggers, right?
Yes.
Why couldn't she say, what about cracker? Why can't she tell us the definition of cracker?
But cracker is not. Hold on,
Whitey,
Right. So
Whitey,
even cut his deep as nigga. Like cracker.
Whitey,
Oh, okay.
cracker.
But why? What I'm trying to say is, the white person can't tell me about that
that's
word.
empowerment.
'Cause that's their word.
Yeah, but the term
Cracker is nigger is the actual word.
Cracker means the whip cracker. So all you're doing when you call a white
Right.
person crackers, you're calling him your master.
Right.
I'll never call
It's
a white
always
person a cracker ever.
But who invented the word nigger? Do we really know where that derived
It
from?
was slavery.
It was
Okay.
derived from slavery.
Actually, it
It
did.
comes from
It
the
came
word-
from Ku Klux
You don't
Klan.
want to
It
run
comes out
The
of
Ku Klux Klan.
which comes from the Spanish term.
black. Furthermore, if you don't want to learn history about me, because African Americans take the word nigga way too personally, because we was not the only slaves, and we wasn't the only culture being called nigga.
Spanish.
Indians, Spanish,
yeah.
Vietnam,
They didn't call them
Chinese,
niggas, though.
huh?
They didn't call them niggas.
But they can be classified as
I
niggas.
got it, because we know what the term actually means, but there's a difference between a denotation and the connotation of a word.
Right.
So it's
Precisely, I
actually
agree.
what it means, and then there's how we use it, and what it means to us. So it's a
Educated,
derogatory. It isn't. We know that it's a derogatory term that was applied to black people. We understand it, and that is what it is.
So
So the issue is
dumbed it down.
that why would we continue to use a word which was so negatively used in regards to us? And I had to ask myself
And it
that
still
question
gets
because I got
you,
caught up in using it as well.
It'll still get you
But
there.
it still get used. It still get used in music. Still gets used on TV.
Oh, it's gonna get
It's gonna get used, but it's not how you use it. It's what your personal belief is.
Exactly.
My personal belief is a white person can't call me that at all. Friend or no friend. Period. Co-worker, no co-worker. True. Period.
Can I ask you a question? All right.
But I'm giving it a lot of power, as you said. I'm giving that word a lot of power.
Okay, let me give you an example. What if the Caucasian American was born in the Bronx, in the hood, struggles like you do, under the same circumstances of slavery as you did? Struggles Section 8, welfare, same hood, got robbed on the block, the same struggles, down with gangs. Can he be classified as a nigga?
No.
Look at this. That's
No. When he goes in front of a job, in front of a judge, in front of a person walking down the street, and we walking down the street, is he a nigga because he grew up in the Bronx? Or is he still a white dude that we still look after before we look after the black kids standing next to
so
him?
your problem is not the word, it's the race.
Y'all ready?
He can.
Are y'all
The
ready?
problem is,
Listen.
right, that some people
not the
just
word.
can't.
You ever heard the term birds of a what is it?
Birds of a feather flock together.
together.
And he's with black people. He is black by association.
Not if he's walking by himself. Never. The police will look after him before he look
And
after
you
you.
get the judge part. You should know that the judge is gonna check your background. The judge is gonna check like, oh, he's
you
from the
crazy?
Bronx. He's from the
There's
hood.
more people in jail of black color for the same crime the white person did and do longer time than the white person.
That's a whole nother.
That's a whole nother.
That's a whole nother show. That's a whole nother. But that's what he's dealing with.
That's a whole nother
See,
show.
what the one thing I will say in defense, in his defense, working in that industry, there's a whole nother dynamic.
No, I don't see two kids,
To
like
what
you
he's
said.
discussing.
I work in a juvenile detention center. Two kids got in jail, one white, one black, Long Island. One kid got 6 months, the black kid got 18 months. The same crime, same car. Got caught in the same car.
Listen,
Did the white kid snitch?
I don't know what he did, but they both did
doesn't
the same
matter.
crime.
Look, here's what this boils down to. What's the purpose of the word? Like, why even use it? And here's the other thing. Here's the thing that I think that people really don't get, especially young people.
You can't say it in Fuzion Barbershop,
right? Young people don't want to or feel like they don't want to assimilate. If you want to be successful in life, guess what? You're gonna have to assimilate.
True.
You're gonna have
And
to.
break that
now,
word down.
if you
Break that word down for the audience.
what it
Assimilate.
really means is that you gotta play the game. There is a look. This whole world is a game,
Exactly.
right?
It's a game.
And you have to play by certain rules to get to where you want to get to. Now, you could be the person who wants to be the rebel and not do it, and you could do that. But I guarantee you,
time for being a bright person.
you will not get
It's
to where
more
you want to get to
everybody.
There you
in
go.
life.
There you go.
Half the kids nowadays don't know Uncle Tom is.
Yeah, well, the
When they redo Roots, that's coming out in a year.
I hope all.
I hope they could. Yes, they
doing
did.
it?
I don't think that's going to be good. But
that's
the,
another
but
story.
the alternative
Yeah, I don't- I
to
can't say
playing the game is to change the rules and make your own game.
That's how I
So either we
feel.
can play in their game, or you can
We're
play.
not boxed in though. Is there a certain box that we can't get out of?
In industries, in
Right.
industries,
But
There
those
are some
industries
things
already exist. But you can create your own.
you can look.
And either you force
within.
either
Right
you
now,
force them to bomb it like they did in
In the
Oklahoma
IT,
City, or
in the IT world, it's faceless, right? It doesn't matter, really. You could be black. It doesn't matter. If you can write code, you can write code.
Right,
I get it, right?
Right.
But in corporate America, regardless of what you think, there's still a system.
Absolutely.
There is still something that you have to assimilate to, or you're not going to get to where you want to get
You
to.
have to. That's the unfortunate part is that we have to do that.
And that's what I try to tell young kids today, that you have to accept that. If you don't, you're just fooling yourself.
the only way to beat it though is that we have to do a better job of establishing our own things,
Yes.
our own ownership.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? If this young man is looking for a job and he has to go to a particular corporation, then he has to abide by those particular rules. But if we had our own system, we had our own corporation, then it would be different. Because we would be in more control.
Real comeback
So
for that.
ownership is.
But
ownership is
the problem
everything.
is that African Americans will never be able to properly ownership anything for the simple fact that we continue to kill each other, rob each other, sell drugs to each other's parents.
But we don't.
We don't.
No, but so it's not fair to
Well,
say
I-
African Americans as a whole.
Not a whole.
understand what
Okay, I
I'm
understand.
saying? We
what you're
don't do that.
saying. But a good
I
portion
beg
of
to
us do.
differ on that.
No,
good-
Because
I
it
don't say a
depends
good
on the
portion.
area
Portion
where
of
you
us do.
live.
I don't say a good
It
portion.
depends on the area where you live of killing each other. Because since I moved up this area, Port Jervis, predominantly whites. They're up there killing each other. They're up there selling drugs to each other. They're up there doing that stuff.
But they don't have no label.
Of course, that's the point.
Oh, man, you did your own point, brother. You did your own point.
That's the understood thing. We
Come on,
understand
man.
that. As a matter of fact, not too long ago, they had a special on Cable 12 News where they were discussing the epidemic of heroin. Do you know what area they focused their attention on?
No. Port Jervis. Port Jervis.
So they used Port Jervis, and they interviewed family members of people who were addicted to heroin. So now it's of epidemic proportions.
But it's so bad that
going on
Port Jervis is the number one place in New York State. That's how bad it is.
I've never even seen heroin.
I got it.
You don't want to.
What? You don't want to see that.
What? Don't say that on camera. Make sure you delete that. Edit.
Goodnight Ent, in the shop talk at Fuzion Barbershop. That's a wrap.
Yo, that was.
I think it's deep.
That was good for a first time.
I think it was good for the first time.
Jane in the building, man.
I like